going on, everybody? This is Waffle here, and I am bringing you some more Pokemon Prism. And I teleported to the Pokemon Center after I completely finished. I've seen this 100 times. I've just completely finished training my Pokemon up to level 25. And I also have a new Pokemon that I raised to level 25 that I found in the wilderness of that area, not around Rapus City, I guess. Ninja Bee, which is Beedrill. I always liked Beedrill, I don't know why. So, yeah, I've added him to the group. And a few information, Rock and Roll and evolved into a Pupitar, a Pupitar. It's a Pupitar, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a Xatu. So, that's pretty awesome. And, pretty awesome frame drop, which I had right there, too. But, that's beside the point. Now, we go, and I found Renji Forest, and I'm assuming since the gym leader's named Renji, that the gym leader might be in that forest. So I'm gonna go ahead and head there, instead of taking the rest of the way at Rapus City. I'm gonna go ahead and head into the forest, and, fight me some Pokemons. And that's probably where the gym leader's gonna be. And I've literally fought every single type of Pokemon in this area, so I don't really want to see. I was training for so long, because I caught my Weedle, which actually is, I found one, like, first wild Pokemon I found in this area was a Weedle. And then, I literally didn't find another one, like, there was like 5 that I may have seen, so I guess I'm glad that I found the Weedle there, otherwise I wouldn't have trained over there, because that's where the weaker Pokemon are. But here I am in Renji Forest, I'm assuming that's Ringe Nasty over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a wild Pokemon, apparently. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Ew. Lady Ball is such a disgrace. I actually trained a Lady Ball, like, got it all the way up to level 50, and then I was like, wow, this thing's really useless, so I'm gonna stop training it. Because it is rather useless, so. And almost dead. Yeah, you're poison, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Oh yeah, tackle. Now, Ninja Bee is actually really beefy. I don't remember him being this defensive and that healthy, I don't know. But, yeah, ooh, quite a super nerd over here. But he has a really large amount of health, it seems. For a bug Pokemon, anyway. I would assume it would be like 50 health. And then his attack is 57, speed 49. That's ridiculous. Basically, if he gets hit, he dies. But that's how it is later in the game. Right now, when all the Pokemon, their stats aren't, like, matured to the point of one stat's ridiculously higher than the other. I don't even have to fight this guy. Yo, Challenger. Renji doesn't fool around with the way he battles. He is motivated by nature and the natural world around him. Alright, so apparently, this forest is a makeshift gym, and you don't actually ever go in the gym. Venonat. Wow. If I know I could catch some of these Pokemon, I'd be ditching Beedrill and catching them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and run from, no, don't fight it, I guess. Some training here. Wow, that was ineffective, wasn't it? Yep. Awesome. Giving him a chance, that's what I was doing. Twin Needle. I own him literally nothing. Oh, okay, it's not very effective, I was about to say, nothing ever lives through it that is normal. If it's like a normal hit, then they'll almost never live. It's really rare for them to live, so. Even when it's not very effective hit, as you just saw, it is still rather ridiculous damage-wise. Which is why I like to keep Beedrill around. Because he's pretty intense. At least it showed you where Renji was, like, right when you came in the door, so that way you're not wandering around fighting stupid Lady Balls and dumb-looking Pokemon like that. I don't really feel like training off these guys, since I just trained, like, if I hadn't just trained for several minutes straight, then I'd feel fine fighting those people, but right now, I don't want to. Hi, want to meet our Pokemon? Boy, I'd love to just completely meet them, share a cup of tea with them, do whatever. Send out Oddish. Alright, so it's one person, so the 2 people, but they're not double battling. So this will be a normal hit. It will completely destroy this Oddish, I can guarantee you. Yeah. You hit him twice, so quite a good bit of damage that it does though. Quite a good bit. I'm about to use Bellsprout. So apparently, since I trained up a ridiculous amount, apparently I was going the wrong way, because these Pokemon are on rather low levels compared to those level 21 creatures that I was fighting, so. Now Beedrill's just gonna look like a complete beast by completely owning all these grass types. All that junk. 2 against 1. Fair? Huh, I still beat you. I'm glad that I'm sending all my money to this mysterious Bob character that I've never met. Isn't that the best feeling ever when you're giving money? Oh, that's great. It's just wonderful. Killed so many Caterpies, I think I'll go ahead and run from this one. Which can't be that hard. I feel like the best way to run from a Caterpie is just be like, kick it and walk away. Well, this guy can eat me. Oh, I'm looking for this Pokemon. If you have Crappy, would you trade it for my Voltorb? I've literally seen so many Voltorbs. I don't know why I'd want a Voltorb, because there's just so many of them in that one cave. What is this? What is this guy? I use the earth as my smelting pot. It's always brought me great results. Would you like me to smelt your ore? I don't think I have any ore, but I'm sure I'm refreshing fresh out of ore. Go mine some more so I can melt it into coins. Like a real man. So, I remember talking to a lady when I was training. I just decided to go in a random house because I'm an intruder and a burglar like that. And she was saying that you can use the mining pick, apparently you can actually use that for mining ores and stuff, so I would assume that's where you go if you want to turn those ores into, apparently you can turn them into coins, so. That's probably something that isn't helpful in the game at all, but they added, so. Well, whatever works. Yep, and now that I'm confused and I'm going to hit myself every single time, I'm going to go ahead and run. Basically, my Ninja Bee was intoxicated, so now we're going to have to go to Indiana Jane here, or whatever. You can't beat my grass Pokemon. You look like some sort of safari reject, like they didn't want... You don't look anything like your little sprite person did. It's not Hoppip. That's literally the worst disgrace for Pokemon I've ever seen in my life. Alright, let's go ahead and completely own it in one hit. So, yeah. And dead. Yep, have a nice day, your white pixelated soulless eyes of fail. And a Tangela. I know it's called Tangela, but I thought it sounded good. Shrouds its face, so we shall twin it to a horrible disfigurement. It's super effective. Yep. And Tangela has a really good defense too, so that was pretty good that they killed it in one hit. I'm glad. Sun Current. Well, that thing is just stupid looking. I'm gonna poison this thing because I don't think it's worth the time of my Twin Needle. That's how disgraceful it is. Wow, one hit with Poison Sting, that's how terrible that Pokemon is. Yep. Yep, defeated this person that doesn't look anything like this sprite. I'm not used to failure. That's surprising. Because you had a team set up for it. I don't understand how this second gym leader is better than the first one, because the first one was an all-fire guy. I feel like he could completely destroy this forest. Especially since, see, if memory serves, his Charmander was about on this level of the Pokemon run, or Slugma, yeah, Slugma was like level 15 or something, I thought. I may be thinking wrong. It's been like 2 months since I fought that guy anyway, the first gym leader. So, it's probably a good thing that I can even remember what Pokemon he had, really. Into that point where I have Alzheimer's after 2 months. Man, I'm losing mind power here. Now I'm just gonna fast forward through this because I'm really tired of going through the battle sequence here. Random shrubs sitting everywhere, little lakes sitting in this forest. I kind of want to catch a Venonat just to see how good Venomoth is, because I don't think I've ever trained Venomoth, which is kind of rare because I've trained most of the Pokemon. I've played Pokemon so many times that I at least have an idea usually of if a Pokemon, if I see it, if it's a good idea to catch it or not. Because, like, you know, you can, even if you're not that good at Pokemon, I mean, if you've played through the game once, you generally know, oh, this Pokemon is actually pretty good, this one kind of sucks. But then Venomoth is one of those that you never really see. So, grass Pokemon are underrated. Look, I really like this grass gym, because I have a bug Pokemon that's intense, and I'm gonna have to fight youngster Rocky with his black eye and his shorty shorts from the 80s, and Chikorita. Haha, with that goofy looking smile, little plant thing. Not mutated plant reject. What you are. Like a dinosaur plant failure type of thing. But this guy has a level 17 Pokemon, I didn't even notice that. Hope he doesn't have another, because if it's just one Pokemon and he has that, that would be awesome. But, unfortunately, he might have two. I'm not really sure, I didn't really check. But that was a really fast level up change. If he went all the way from, like, 3 Pokemon like that one person had at level, like, 13 or whatever, to 2 Pokemon at level 17. Oh, and he has a Tangela, too. Of course, that person might have had him on level 15, I'm not really sure. No, this Tangela's on level 18. This Tornado's probably not gonna kill it then. Nope. But it'll try. It'll get most of the job done. Yeah, Tangela is a lot of defense, but then it doesn't really have any, like, good moves. I mean, there's not really any good grass moves besides, like, Razor Leaf, and that's not even that awesome. It's, like, 50 damage, maybe, something like that. But, because they didn't have Leaf Blade yet, or Frenzy Plant, or any of those. Frenzy Plant wouldn't even be able to learn that anyway. Giga Drain, maybe. Well, it would be able to learn that, but, you know, it only has, like, 5 uses before you have to resupply at your local Poke Center. Oh, man. I just love fighting just insects that are worthless over and over again. I'm gonna fight this guy. He looks like he's real tough. This is my favorite kind of school. Forest? Yeah, I love forestry. Forestry school. It's the best. Oh, school kid Kit. Schoolboy Kit wants to battle. Hard to say. Bulbasaur. Oh, this is a dinosaur reject. And go ahead and end his life with one poison sting. I feel like I should be. Oh yeah, because he's poison type, isn't he? So. Oh, you're one of those Bulbasaurs, are you? One of those guys. Well, I guess we're gonna have to hit you with. Man, I just love when my Pokemon just fall asleep on the job. They're like construction workers now. They don't do anything. They just kind of sit around. Yeah, I just love that. Anytime you could just go ahead and... Man, I love when my Pokemon fall asleep, because my luck's just like, man, sleep for days here. 3 turns in a row I'm asleep. At least it's not as bad as Natooth that, like, right at the beginning of the game, what was that, like, 6 turns he was asleep? Now it's up to 4, though. So, might actually, he's going for the record, I can tell you that. He's definitely going for the record. So, oh, he woke up. Oh, okay. Didn't quite beat the record, but he'll be back next year to fight. I got a critical hit, completely owned him. Awesome. What are you going to be saying now? I'm going to switch to Xatu, because it knows Peck. And, plants don't like it when you stab straight through them. Oh, I was on the wrong buttons, that's why I wasn't going down. Alright. You got this, Xatu. X-Man. Ninja B did his stuff. Now the almighty, wise X-Man will completely destroy it. Just walk straight up, boom, boom, dead. Stabbed it right in the eye with both pecks. It was like stab, stab, dead. Didn't that Bulbasaur didn't faint. It died. It definitely died. And now I'm gonna peck the eyes off this Paris thing. Parasite. Oh, Parasite. Oh. Anyway. What's a famous city in France that just fainted? London. Alright, Paris. That was the answer. Alright, now I'm gonna completely destroy this specimen. And fainted. Good. And he's defeated. School Kid Kip. Erg! 544 Pokédollars for winning. Some went to Bob. I'm glad that I went to Bob. And I'm gonna stand here and look exactly like this cool kid with my hands on my hips. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode right here. So I hope you guys catch me next time on Pokemon Prism. See you guys next time.